Actually, I'm lying. I love you a lot.
I love you a lot too.
Yo, what up, Sabrina? Yeah, my flight leaves in a couple hours. Hey, babe, I'll see you soon. I love you.
We can tap into another.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Harlem, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Harlem Season 3, Episode 3 and Episode 4. This is just my quick review going over some of the key moments from both of these episodes. Down below, I want you guys to let me know, how did you feel about Episode 3 and 4? And man, I know a lot of people was upset that we only got 6 episodes and it's the final season. So only 2 more episodes left. A lot of you guys are talking about how, good this season is, how good this show is, and you're very upset that it's ending. So I guess we got to cherish these last 2 episodes because it's over after that. But episode 3 and episode 4 was, real good in my opinion. I mean, the whole thing with Camille and Ian, I mean, deep down inside, or at least for me, I feel like the two should be together. You know what I'm saying? I know he has some things going on with Portia, but I just feel like he connects, a tad bit better with Camille. Now, I do wish we would get more scenes with Ian and Portia. I'm going to talk about that in this review, but hopefully we see some more, interactions between the two in those final 2 episodes. But let's go over the title and the description for episode 3 and 4, and then we're going to hop right into the review. Now, the title of episode 3 is called Can We Talk for a Minute? And the description of the episode reads, things heat up between Quinn and her new boo. Camille receives a large dose of reality, while Angie makes a big decision. Ty breaks the rules she once wrote, and Ian steps up when Camille is in need. Now, the title of episode 4 is called Foot Rub, and the description of the episode reads, Camille and Ian share a brief happy moment. Ty enjoys quality time with her new interest until work feedback disrupts things. Quinn's relationship and career reach new heights. Angie excels at her new gig, but tensions arises with Mike over its significance. So those are the key elements of these 2 episodes. As I told you guys, a lot was going on. Camille, I believe, had a solid 2 episodes, a lot of, development with Ian, the whole pregnancy storyline. But we know who didn't have a very good episode, or at least the ending of episode 4. And that is your girl, Quinn. We're going to talk about that because, man, that whole Quinn and Seth thing, maybe it ain't all what it really seems. And also, we saw some things between your girl Ty and Eva, and we're going to talk about that. But let's begin this review. We know in the first episode, we saw Camille. She's struggling with these doctor bills. I mean, once you about to have a baby, those bills definitely go up. You know what I'm saying? Appointments, blood work, all this stuff you got to get. And since she quit her old job, that health insurance, it ain't hitting like it used to. So, of course, she's going to need help. And we know Ian, he going to take care of it. He ain't no deadbeat. He going to do whatever he got to do to be there for his unborn child. And, of course, Camille. Now, we know Camille decides to pop up on Ian because she wanted to have this conversation with him about these medical bills. And we know Portia, she popped outside, you know what I'm saying, trying to get in to taste the food and all this stuff. Now, you guys let me know. I don't know if I missed something, but I don't think we saw conversations with Ian and Portia about Camille being pregnant. I'm sitting back just waiting for this conversation that I don't think we seen. Like, really? So they did not have a conversation? Now, I'm hoping they had a conversation. I mean, I would think they would, right? Would they? They should. Because as soon as we get into episode 4, your girl Camille is 8 months pregnant. So I'm like, man. So they just time jump like that, which is understandable. It is the final season. So, you know what I'm saying? They got to push things up a little bit. And we know it's only 6 episodes. But man, I wanted to see conversations with Portia and your boy Ian because I wanted to see her reaction when she found out that Camille was pregnant. I wanted to know what she thought about it, right? But apparently they did not show it. We did not see it. And also in these episodes, we saw that Ian ended up missing one of the appointments with Camille. And that was because Portia's father had a stroke or whatever, so he could not make it. They kind of made up or whatever. I know Camille was kind of upset. She was kicking it with Seth's friend, Cisco. And they was having fun. You know what I'm saying? They had chemistry. and she just wanted that male attention. She wanted somebody to be there for her. And since Ian missed that appointment, he was not answering the phone like that, she decided to go ahead and have some fun with this guy. Now, they didn't really do anything. They just talked, played games and stuff like that. But we know Ian, he was, very upset when he found out that Camille was kicking it with this guy, which we know it was a little bit of jealousy, and we know he does not want anybody near his unborn child or by Camille. He still loves Camille. You can tell, based off their conversations, they pretty much squashed the little thing with him missing the appointment once he told her about, Portia's father having a stroke. But the conversations these two have, the chemistry is A1. You know what I'm saying? And Ian, he's a nice guy. He does not want to hurt Portia's feelings. At the same time, he doesn't want to hurt Camille's feelings. He's trying to basically do two things at once and avoid conflict at all costs. But it's going to be some tension. It's definitely going to be some tension. I mean, this whole thing with Portia, the embryos and all that stuff. I mean, y'all, I don't know, man. I don't know. I told y'all my last review, if I was him, I'm sorry, Portia, I gotta leave. You know what I'm saying? You not pregnant or whatever. I understand you went through the whole process with the embryo and all that stuff. But Camille, she's pregnant. And of course, she's keeping the baby. So I'm going to be more committed to making that work. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I wanted to see Portia's reaction to Camille being pregnant. Because you mean to tell me Portia's going to be cool with Camille having Ian's kid and they're trying to have kids as well? So you cool with doing this? I don't see anybody being, very comfortable with doing something like this. Not saying that it cannot happen, but man, I still wanted to see that conversation. So we're going to see what's going to happen next. But overall, Camille and Ian, they had a solid 2 episodes and they ended, episode 4 on a good note, in my opinion. Now, let's talk about Quinn and Seth. Now, this relationship, I guess it kind of seemed like a fairy tale, like it was too good to be true. Everybody else, they struggling in their relationships. Meanwhile, your girl, Quinn, is having a great time with Seth, right? Now, she did drop him as her client because she had some issues with B. Simone's character in this show. I guess she was his old stylist or whatever. They had some issues. We know Quinn, she went on social media and she squashed everything. But to me, the main topic really was just her relationship with Seth because the two love each other. This is what they told each other in the episode. I mean, they up there having these photo shoots together, having a good old time, hoping and wishing that maybe one day they can start a family, fantasizing. I mean, it really did seem like it was all good until the end of the episode, right? Now, after Seth told her that he loved her and after Quinn told him she loved him too, he clapped those cheeks. And then after that, they went to sleep. All of a sudden, your boy Seth, he gets a phone call. He gets up out of the bed. And now he's talking to somebody named Sabrina. Who in the hell is Sabrina? Talking about, I was kicking it with Quinn and all this stuff. And then he said, I got a flight to catch in a few hours or something like that. And then talking about, I love you, babe. So what's really going on with your boy Seth? Is this whole thing really fake for real? Or is Seth on his Nick Cannon type vibes where he want multiple females? Because I won't be surprised if that's the case. Now, I did see some of you guys talk about how maybe it was someone else. They're trying to trick us or whatever. And that's what I was kind of thinking, like, man, they're trying to trick us, right? But of course, I did look up who this Sabrina character could be. Now, take it with a grain of salt because y'all know how IMDb, they be putting up information. Now, potential spoiler alert. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but I'm going to talk about this Sabrina character because on IMDb, which y'all know ain't always reliable, they're showing us this female who is playing the Sabrina character. Now, it says that Sabrina is played by Tashay Henry. Now, as I told you guys, could this be true? From the looks of these pictures, if this is Sabrina, it ain't looking too good for Quinn. I'm going to tell you that right now. It definitely ain't looking too good because, man, ain't no way in the hell this is cousin. It ain't no way in the hell, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. That boy definitely clapping those cheeks. No disrespect. But maybe I'm jumping the gun. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it's not that serious. I'm just hoping things end well for your girl Quinn by the end of this series. Because as of right now, it definitely is not looking too good. And it definitely seems like everything ain't what it was with this Seth character And I believe in the next few episodes, we're going to get more answers. You guys let me know what y'all think is going to happen down below with this storyline. Now let's talk about your girl, Angie and Mike. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think this thing is going to work out, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. I think it's too many differences. I think Angie, she be doing what she want to do. Mike, he want her to do certain things and she ain't doing it. I mean, it's too much. That's just how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? We know Angie, she put that deposit, that $50K deposit down on that venue after Mike told her, we got to talk about it. Now, we know Mike, he didn't really want to do this because he does not have a big family. He does not have the best relationship with his family in general. So he doesn't really want to have a big venue where he has no one on his side. So it makes sense on why he wants it that way. He was kind of upset that Angie never asked him the question of why he did not want a big venue. Now, Angie told him she would get the money back. It's no big deal or whatever. And then we know Angie and Mike had conversations about what she's doing as far as being on Girls Trip, the musical and stuff. Now, I guess apparently Mike does not necessarily think what she's doing is serious. It's like a joke to him. And we know Angie, she loves acting. She loves being in these plays and everything like that. She loves the energy, the things that she does. But Mike don't really like it like that for real. And he feels like, you know, her talking about I got drugs in my booty and all this stuff. He ain't feeling all that. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, we can tell Mike believes this is very childish and he thinks it's very embarrassing. He doesn't want her doing it. He wants her to just take the money that he's going to provide. He wants to be one of those guys like that where he is basically controlling the board and Angie's not doing what she really wants to do. So this is why this is going to create more issues. She even told him, look, I'm not quitting. This is what I love and I'm going to do it. The look on his face, you let me know what y'all think he's thinking. He's probably thinking like, man, this shit ain't going to work out. It's just not going to work out. That's what I'm thinking. I told you guys, based off the way that Angie was acting the first 2 seasons, she will be the last person I will think that will get married in the first place. And we know this man, I believe he's ready to have kids and do certain things. And Angie, she's like, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? My career is starting to take off. I need a little bit of time. So they got some differences going on that I don't think is going to come to a compromise before this wedding, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think is going to happen. I just don't see it working out when it's all said and done. Now, let's talk about Eva and Ty. Now, I know it's acting, y'all. I know this is just acting, but man, they was doing a hell of a job making this seem like it was real. The chemistry between the two definitely felt like it was real. I mean, they was turning up. They definitely was getting a freak on. Now, besides all that, we know Eva, she definitely challenges Ty in a different way because she's not one of those people that's just going to sit back and say, yes, you're doing good. Yes, you're right all the time. And we know Ty, she wants to avoid conflict. She wants someone to pretty much tell her, yes, you're great at this, you're great at that, but that's not necessarily true. So of course the two did have arguments. We know Eva did challenge her about, you know, her job and the things that she's doing. And she talked about her family and how she has not come out to her family yet. I mean, Ty told her she just left. That's it. So her family does not even know her sexuality like that at all. But it did seem like she was about to book that flight to go see her family and have that conversation. So she is taking the things that Eva is saying serious, right? And that's a good thing because as she told Eva, look, I just don't want to mess up around you. I want to be a certain way. I don't want to make it seem like I don't know what I'm doing and all that stuff. And Eva had to tell her like, look, I'm here to help you out. You don't have to worry about being perfect and all this stuff. It's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes through this. But if you continue to try to avoid these things, all it's going to do is make things worse down the line. It's no use to just pushing it away like it's never going to come back up. You might as well just deal with it. Now, we know the two did end up saying that they love each other as well. They made up, and it definitely seems like they're on a good note. At least by the end of episode 4, they was on a great note. So we're going to see what's going to happen within that storyline as well. I can't wait to see it. We only got 2 more episodes left, y'all. Only 2 left, and that's it. I mean, they really said, look, we just going to give y'all 6 episodes. We ain't even going to give y'all 8. We're not going to give y'all 10. We're going to give y'all 6. And the sad part is these episodes is about, what, 30 minutes, 35 minutes or whatever. Hell, if you're going to give us 6 episodes, you might as well give us 6 one-hour episodes. Give us some content. But as I told you guys, This is no surprise. We see this time and time again within all these shows, especially a lot of the new good shows. 3 seasons and that's it. And then we got to sit up here and wait 2 years for another season to come out. I mean, how long we been waiting for P-Valley? Too damn long. You know what I'm saying? But I cannot wait to see your girl, Gail Bean, in P-Valley season 3. Y'all know she about to turn up as Russian roulette. And y'all know I've been messing with Gail Bean for a long time. I reviewed Snowfall. She killed it as the Wanda character. And I cannot wait to see what other new role she's going to kill. Hell, I'm still waiting to hear about this Snowfall spinoff. I mean, it gotta be some new news coming out real soon about what's really going on. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all thought about Harlem season 3, episode 3 and 4, and what y'all think is going to happen next. And I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.